What's good, guys? My name is Miguel, and today I'll be showing you how to actually start running ads for businesses or freelance brand scaling, however you want to call it. But yeah, so let's get straight into it. This video is going to be super beginner friendly, so you guys can keep up with it even if you never touch an ad account. So once you create your ads account, you're gonna be presented with this blank page. So as you can see, this has nothing associated to it because I never run ads on this account. But yeah, one thing you can notice is you have no access to CPM, CPC, CTRs, anything. That is quickly fixed by pressing this performance and clicks instead of performance, and you will get all your metrics. So that's it. So moving on to the campaigns itself. You have this big green button here that says create. You're gonna hit that and you're gonna be presented with 6 different types of campaign objectives, them being awareness, traffic, engagement, leads, app promotion, and sales. Awareness is to build brand awareness. Traffic is to send people to a specific destination, let's say a website. This does not mean that it will send the most qualified people to the website. That's why when you want leads, you don't use this, you use leads. You have engagement, you have leads for website forms, or just for people to fill forms on your website or your instant forms. You have app promotions if you are promoting an app, and you have sales if you are selling a product, you are on a drop shipping store or anything. So let's go with sales because I think it's one of the ones you guys are gonna use the most. So if you change the name here, it's gonna update in here. So as you can see, tutorial 1 is gonna update in here, and in here you have your budget. Your budget is the amount you want to spend daily. So you can also select your lifetime budget, which is what your campaign is going to spend throughout the entire process, but most of you guys are going to be on daily budgets. Keep in mind this is your daily, not monthly budget. So if you have a budget of $300 or $500 or $1,000, you have to do the math in order to know your daily budget. Okay, so let's say I want to run $30 a day. In here it says my maximum daily spend is 52.50. Does that mean it's going to spend 52.50 every day and break my budget? No. This means that in a specific day it can go up to 52.50, but the algorithm is going to compensate because you still maintain the same weekly spend. So don't overcomplicate things. If on the first day or the second day you see your ads burning 35 or 40 instead of the 30 you put, you will see that on the next few days it will compensate, and you will have some days or a day that it will compensate the value. Okay, so no big deal, no stress. And then you have in here, I'm not gonna go into A/B testing. Let's go to the special ads category part. This thing is where you select if you are running ads, let's say for real estate, ad like job offers or credit cards or anything. You have to select this. If you're running credit cards or long-term financing, you select financial products. Employment if it's an internship or a job offer. Ads if you're running real estate listings. And social issues, elections, or politics if it's something about politics or economy or all that stuff. Okay, most of you guys won't be selecting this, but it's just a thing you have to keep in mind if you are running ads to some specific types of niches. Okay, so now onto the ad set. The ad set is where you're going to choose you choose where your conversions happen and what your audience is. So let's put it in here, ad set 1. It's going to update in here as well. So I can select if I want the conversions to happen in my website, through messages, through calls, wherever. Most of you guys probably will be running website, but yeah, the performance goal, just put like maximize number of impressions or maximize number of conversions. The other ones are not really the ones you're going to be using, especially as a beginner. So yeah, just leave things as they are. Budget and schedule. In here you will tell the algorithm when to start running your ads. Let's say I want to run my ads tomorrow at 10 a.m. So this is what I do. But I also want my ads to end on day 10. That's no problem. You come here and you select day 10, and I want my ads to stop running at 8 a.m. on day 10, and that's it. However, what I like to do is not actually put an end date to the campaigns. It's just like be seeing what's working for myself and cut the ads that are not working and pump the ads that are working. That's just how I do stuff, and I think you should do that as well. But yeah, audience is who's gonna see your ads. In here you have Portugal because I'm from Portugal, but it's not gonna show up as Portugal for you. So let's say I want to run ads to Miami. I can just type it in here, or I can just drop the pin as I'm doing right now, like to a specific spot here to Miami. Okay, let's put Miami, and I want to run my ads on a 25-mile radius from Miami. See, that's how you do it. Let's say I want to run my ads in New York as well. Yeah, let's select the city of New York. See, I have this, and now I'm running my ads to New York as well, as you can see in here. You can remove Portugal so it doesn't make things more complicated to understand. But yeah, in here you can select the mile radius you want to run your ads into and the location you want to run your ads into. So if you want to run to the entire of the US or a specific country, you just select this, and it's going to run to all the US instead of just a specific city. Okay, so age, let's say you want your ads to be presented to people between 25 and 40. You just select this 25 to 40, and the ads will only show up to this age gap, to this age gap group. Okay, simple as that. Gender, if you want them to be man or female, male or female, okay, that's what you select. Let's say you're running, your ads are specifically designed to target woman. You just select woman. Let's say you are running woman's clothing or something. Yeah, select woman, and you won't waste budget on men. That's simply as it is. Custom audiences, detailed targeting and stuff, let's not get into this in this video because it's a little bit more complicated. Then you have placements. Placements is where your ads are going to be presented. Okay, so in here, devices and operating systems, you're going to select if you want your ads to show up on mobile or desktop. As you can see, if I want my ads to run only on mobile, I select this. If I want my ads to run only on desktop, I select this. If I want them to run in both, I select this. Okay, all mobile devices is if you want them to run in Android and iOS at the same time. And this option only when connected to Wi-Fi is if you want people that see your ads to be connected to a Wi-Fi, or if they can be using mobile data as well. Okay, then platforms. This is in what platforms are your ads going to show up. You can announce on Facebook, you can advertise on Facebook, Instagram, Audience Network, Messenger, and Threads. Okay, keep in mind though, like Audience Network and Messenger, I don't really use them, to be honest. And Threads, just like, it really depends on the situation. Let's keep this simple for the tutorial and just go with Facebook and Instagram. Okay, placement controls is in what part of the app will your ads show up. So on feeds, it's pretty self-explanatory. When you're just scrolling through Instagram and your ad pops up, or like on Facebook or Instagram, it's the same. Facebook profile feed and Instagram profile feed is still a feed, but is a little bit different, because in this types of settings of placements, it will show up when you're scrolling through someone's profile feed. Okay, so you clicked in someone's profile and you are just scrolling down through their posts. That's and you see ads popping up. That's this type of ads: Facebook profile feed and Instagram profile feed. Okay, then marketplace for Facebook Marketplace. Facebook video feeds, right column. I don't really use this, but yeah, maybe to some of you guys campaigns it can be useful. The reason I don't use this is because you get a lot of impressions, but they don't really convert. Okay, at least in my experience, I don't get a lot of conversions with Facebook right column. Okay, but you experiment and do things as you think it's best, and you see the results. If it's working, you keep it. If it's not working, you just remove it. It's that simple. Then you have the Explore page and the Explore Home, Business Explore, and Threads feed. Stories and Reels. This is the ads that show up in the Insta stories or Facebook stories when you're just scrolling through someone's stories and you see an ad. That's those type of ads. You have Instagram Reels when you're just scrolling Reels and you see an ad, and you have Facebook Reels, which is the same exact concept. Okay. In-stream ads. Yeah, it's between streams. Search results, when people search for specific terms. Let's say you are searching for a car dealership in Florida. If someone types car dealership in Florida on the Explore page, it will show your advertisement. Okay, once they press enter and they look for the term. Okay, so that's pretty much it. So now to the ads itself. Let's say ad 1, and here you will select to what pages you want to run your ads into. Manual upload to upload your own stuff, and here you select if you want a single image or video, if you want a carousel, any of those types of creatives you have. This is where you select it. Multi-advertiser ads. What does this mean? This is for you to know if you want your ads or not to show up next to other people's ads like this. Okay, so sometimes you are scrolling and you see some square ads that says like suggested to you, or you may like this, and it's just like a carousel of ads. So this is the button you select. See, like you might like, and it's a carousel of different ads. Okay, with call to actions. That's what this thing does. Okay, let's just like leave it off. Or you can leave it on, just depends on what you are trying to get from your campaign. I personally don't use this a lot, but yeah, maybe it can work for some of you guys. I just don't really like to use it. Then destination, this is where you want to send your audience to. Let's say I want to send my audience to youtube.com. I go here and I copy the YouTube link and press it here. That's it. No pressure. So add creatives. On add creatives is where you add your creatives. Let's say I want to add an you can add this photo that I have here. This is where I add it. Of course, you can edit stuff like your text, how you crop it. Say I want this part to show up. That's it. The text, the primary text, the headline, or the description, and the call to action, it will show up in the button. There's another way to do this, which is in here. Primary text is going to show up on top. Let's say add 1. It's going to show up in here. Headline is going to show up in here. Let's say click now. See? Description is going to show up in here. Like, don't miss this out. If I update it, it's going to show up in here. Okay? And learn more is the button is the call to action, pretty much. So apply now. It's going to change to apply now. Book now. If you want leads or something. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Order now, for example. Sign up. Shop now. You just have to experiment the best call action for your specific case. Okay? And that's pretty much it. This is for Pixel. I won't be getting into this stuff in this video, since this is a super beginner friendly video. I won't be getting into pixels or anything like that. But yeah, then you click publish. After you have everything set, you click publish, and that's how you run your ads, how you create an ad campaign. Then after you create the ad, it's gonna show up in here like as publishing, and once it's approved, it's gonna send an email to you guys saying that your creatives were approved, and the ads will start running on the starting date you set. Okay, So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys liked the tutorial. I hope I made it clear and short for you beginners out there, or some guys are just curious about how all this thing works. But yeah, I'll keep my Discord community in the description down below, so feel free to join, ask me questions wherever, and yeah, let's network. And if you're interested in working with me, you can also send me a DM, and I'll be happy to reply. So yeah, see you guys on the next video.